Hello YouTube, it's Philip here, and welcome to the 16th edition of King of the Hill. Today's challenger is Handsball, and yes, he's making a return to King of the Hill. Let's see if he can win this one. He's up against the defending champion, that is the Code. The Code is on a 3-game winning streak, I believe. Can he make it a 4th victory? If he's not even on he's on a winning streak, I'm not even sure. It's been a long time since I recorded King of the Hill last, but let's get it on. We're riding the Kern Brazil Kern, and it was just written today, and it was a nail-biter between Moreno Hoffland and Tom Bonen. Today's stage, we'll see a nail-biter between Lotto Belisol, which is controlled by Handsball, and we'll see the Code be controlling Tom Bonen and the rest of Omega Pharma Quickstep. This one is gonna be good, guys. Go get your popcorn. And the start has been given. The 16th episode of King of the Hill has officially begun. Like always, let's take a look at the teams. We have the big favorite, Quickstep, the defending champion. We have Tom Bonen as the leader, but a guy like Cavendish is gonna sprint. He's got the option to attack on the Cobblestone sections that are here, but I think they might just be too far out that he's gonna go for Cavendish. Then we have the challenger. It's Handsball with his beloved Jürgen Rollins as his captain. If it comes down to a sprint, I see him using Greipel, but we might just see him attack with Jürgen Rollins in the Cobblestone sections. I doubt it. This stage is gonna be a mess, because it's gonna be so difficult to do anything except for a sprint, because if you try to break away, the other guy has to agree on it and go away with the guy. Otherwise, he will just catch you and you will have no train for the finish. But this stage is so technical, it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch for you guys. Let's just hope they keep the pace up. First guy trying to get away is the Busherer from Lotto Belisol. Yes, Handsball is trying to get away. So now I'm talking about, so does the other guy agree to going in the breakaway? It doesn't actually look like the Code has realized that Handsball won the breakaway. The guy like the Busherer, only 71 Cobblestone, yet he's got that 75 sprint. He would be a nice guy to have in the sprint finish, but I mean, it's not a bad guy to throw out there in a breakaway, but it looks like the Code has realized he's in the breakaway, and this is what I talked about with agreeing to go in the breakaway. Michael Kwiatkowski is now going in the breakaway, and since he's got the better stats, now is the time for Handsball to react and either bring a better guy to the breakaway or start pacing. It looks like he's going to bring Tony Gallopin into the breakaway, so it's going to be 2 versus 1, and now the table has turned for the Code. Is Code gonna bring someone in the breakaway, or is he gonna start pacing? It looks like he's bringing someone to the front. That might have been Nicky Terpstra. He thought about bringing to the front, but he's not doing it. So as it looks right now, in the front, we're gonna have the Busherer. We're gonna have who did he bring? He brought Michael Kwiatkowski, and actually, as I thought, he's gonna bring Nicky Terpstra in the breakaway, so it's a 2 versus 2. And now Handsball, is he gonna bring a guy in the breakaway, or is he gonna start pacing already now? It's so hectic, and I think, yeah, Handsball is using Seaberg to pace. Handsball's realized that he's probably not gonna win this in the breakaway with guys like Terpstra and Michael Kwiatkowski in the breakaway when he's got Gallopin and the Busherer. But already, such a high pace, guys. And it's all coming together. The breakaway's been caught, and let's see how Handsball and the Code are going to react to this. Are we going to see Kwiatkowski and Terpstra trying to attack again? Actually, no, it's not together. Busherer pulled one on the Peloton. He managed to attack away just as the breakaway got caught. But I think this is the ideal position for the Code. He can just pace a slow pace with Terpstra, and I don't believe that the Busherer is going to be a big threat to him when he's got guys like Terpstra pacing for him. Handsball saw his opportunity and he's now taking it. He's attacked away with Rollins and Henderson on these hilly parts. I think this is Rollins' only chance of winning this stage. I know Handsball loves Rollins, so he's probably going to get the victory, or trying to get the victory with Rollins, and this is his only chance to get it. He has to get a big enough gap on these hills that he can keep it on the flat part coming up, and it's really far. It's about 40 kilometers. It's going to be rather tough, but we see the entire team Omega Pharma Quickstep in the front now. We see Tony Martin. There's no escaping Tony Martin, and we see even Fabio Silvestre from Trek Racing, what is that? Yeah, that's Trek Racing Factory, even helping, even though it's on passive AI. Very nice of you, Trek Racing Factory, breaking the AI. Very nice of you. Let's see what's gonna happen though, because we're getting pretty close to the first Cobblestone station. Will we see any of the human-controlled riders trying to attack or pace? I am very curious to see. And here are the first Cobblestones. Let's see. We see Handsball's pacing in the front right now. Also, Bonen is going to the front. This is going to hurt. If Tom Bonen decides to pace on these upcoming Cobblestone sections, they will feel it in their legs. But also lost back 73 Cobblestones, and he's a Dane. That means they're also going to feel it. I think that not baseball lover, Handsball's tactic was to try and pace and drop a guy like Cavendish, but it looks like the code was awake to this tactic, and he knows that if he gets Cavendish to a sprint finish, he'll probably beat Greipel, and also Greipel's using a lot of energy just staying in the front. Meanwhile, we see Hesjedal trying to attack away, and it doesn't seem to be very successful for him. Seems to be the Garmin strategy, do stupid stuff and don't succeed. Way to go. Next cobblestone section should be right around the corner. Are they gonna do anything different? There's only 2 cobblestone sections left, I believe, so you better make your mark while you still can, because if it's gonna come down to Greipel between Cavendish, it's gonna be very close. And Last Back has made a breakaway, 30 seconds down to the Peloton, and he tried to get away. I don't think this was Handsball's intentions with the way he's been riding this stage so far, but he got away with a 40-second gap, and no, I was gonna say we see an attack, but that's from the AI, and the Peloton don't seem to be they don't seem to be pacing. It seems to be Greipel pacing for his own teammate. But now the code is waking up. But all the way in the front, Lars Bak has got a breakdown to the... Oh, it's an 18-man group now. The Peloton has broken. Let's check who is here and who is not here. DeHaze is dead. And there's well, it seems like all the human guys are here. Mainly Omega Farm and Quickstep. They have a pretty good lead-out trade in the end. But all Handsball needs to do is just put Greipel on Cavendish's wheel, and he should have a really good chance of winning. Unless the code can put someone on Cavendish's wheel to make Greipel have a worse chance of winning this. But so far, Cavendish looks to be the best rider, but out there in the front with a big time gap, it can matter. 40 seconds, and there's only 1 cobblestone section left. Let's go, Lars Back. You can do it. You're a Dane, and I'm biased. It was getting a bit too slow in the front, and Steve Bars attacked away. The coders tried to mix it up, and this is going to be tough for Handsball to react to, and he's actually sending Greipel to the front. This is very questionable. I would have sent Rollins to the front, but it looks like he's going to use both Greipel and Rollins. I don't know about this choice. I would just send Rollins in the front and have Greipel relax in the back, but it also seems like Cavendish is using energy. Maybe he's going for Bonin, and he already caught Stebart, seems like, but I think actually the coach just keep on attacking. He's got a big advantage down here in the breakaway, or the front group, I'd say, the Peloton. He's got a big advantage with riders. He can just keep on attacking. He doesn't need a lead-out train. If he can keep on attacking, he's gonna destroy Handsball's helpers. Or helper, there's only really 1 left. Back seems to be dead, and Rollins is the only guy left to pace for him. So if he keeps on attacking, he loses his helper, and then he's gonna have to pace for himself, and you still have 2 to 3 guys left. So keep on attacking, keep on applying the pressure. But it seems like he's bringing Stebart back and letting Cancellara drive on. It's very interesting so far. 40 kilometers left, and there goes Handsball. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I personally would not have attacked with Rollins, because I think you have a better chance with putting Greipel on Cavendish's wheel. I have a better experience with that, but we all have our own way of playing PCM. We all have our own personality. Handsball's doing it this way. I would have done it another way. 35 kilometers to go. It's going to be very exciting. Inside the final 20 kilometers, and something very interesting happened. Greipel attacked away from Cavendish just mere seconds ago, and now Cavendish is forced to pace down there. So it seems like the questionable decisions made from Handsball is gonna pay off unless Bonus got more energy than Greipel. But the stage winner is gonna be Cancellara because they don't care about him. It's the AI. It doesn't matter. Now Handsball needs to have Rollins just pace for him. Oh, Cavendish actually caught up. So it's a 2 versus 2. It's Rollins and Greipel versus Bonin and Cavendish. This favors Cavendish. I would say it favors Cavendish because Bonin has just been sitting up here using none of his energy while Rollins had to pace and attack and do all that. This favors Cavendish. Not only does he have the better stats, but his lead-out man has got better energy. If I was Handsball, I don't know why I've said Fires or or baseball though. It's because I've been talking to them on Skype. But if I was Handsball, I would not use Rollins as the lead-out man. I would just counter sprint Cavendish. You put Rollins on Bonin and you put Greipel on Cavendish. That way you force the code to do something. I mean, we're gonna see how he does this. 8 kilometers left. It looks like he's gonna have Greipel counter sprint Rollins. Very questionable though, because I think if you can trick the code into lead-outing Greipel, that's gonna work out. That's the biggest chance you're gonna have to win this stage. But all the way in the front, with 4 kilometers to go, we're gonna see Cancellara win this stage. It's gonna come down to, is Handsball gonna be able to hear me? We're not in a Skype call. I'm not talking to Handsball, to Code, or any of them. I wish he could hear me right now, because he needs some advices, because he needs to play us right to win it. And I believe I have the right tactic. Let's see if he does it. He needs to counter sprint Cavendish. 100%. And it actually looks like the Code is actually gonna lead out Bonin. This is so slow. Actually, he could do a little cheeky maneuver. No, it looks like no. Dakota's got this, because he's counter-sprinting Grapple, and this is what needed not to happen to Handsball. Oh, he's already... What is he doing? What is the code doing? The code is leading out Bonin. The code is just sprinting from all the way out here. Handsball has got this in the back now. All he needs to do is just counter-sprint Cavendish and sprint in the final kilometer. This has been so weird. I wish I was playing the stage. I would have destroyed these guys. I know I'm saying this out of confidence, but I mean, some questionable decisions I've made. Can Grapple actually catch up in the final 1.7 kilometers? Cavendish has actually got a lead. Can he catch up? He has to slingshot now. Bonin could actually take this. Bonin could actually take it, but no. Are we gonna... No, Bonin's coming on the outside. Bonin is actually faster, but no, Grapple is gonna take it. So, we have a new king, and it is Lotto Belissol's Handsball. So, if you think you have what it takes to beat the king right now, which is Handsball, put your name in the comment section below, or reach me on other platforms, and I might give you a shot. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. Tell me what you thought about this stage, because they definitely made some questionable decisions. Sprinting with Cavendish, not counter-sprinting Cavendish. Who knows? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.